This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Catching up with the South Carolina head coach before the game, this conference matchup between two teams that do not like each other very much is a great way to get things started here in the conference. I'll keep you posted on the energy and atmosphere at the half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Gators ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. They'll start on the ground with Auguste. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Sellers. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, 3rd down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those 3rd downs. You don't want to give up explosives. This is just 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that 3rd down a little bit better. You got to snatch some momentum back. You got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You've got to accomplish the mission.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tuggle. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Here's a give to Auguste. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout.
Nigga cannot bump him out there, bro.
And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lloyd. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Throwing, Williams. Unloads it left.
Come on, man. That's
On the
just
left
weak.
side by Wilson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams on the play fake. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Trying to escape and get it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had them all bottled up. And they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Williams will pass. Out wide left, it's Lindsey. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on 3rd.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Williams. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
Come on, man.
Nice run there. Picks up.
Fucking standing there.
Force him out of bounds.
And I know he tucked that thing and he got some good yards, but as a defense, that's exactly why you're so thankful to be in 3rd and long. You're backed up. You're taking away the passing game. No explosive plays. He takes off and run. He chews up some yardage, but you do what you're supposed to do. You throw that fist in the air and you force the 4th down.
And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Motion from the wideout. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it.
Come on, bro.
Whatever, bro. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The Gators are flying down the field. He's changing the play. Straight ahead, it's Boyd. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking downfield, it's Pruitt. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down.
Come on, yo.
Way off target.
Dumbass safety,
Not
40
sure
yards
exactly
back down the
what went
field.
haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Left side, it's Mays. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball, and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think
I can't throw it over this nigga head. Fuck out of here. Slow.
Touchdown, Florida! How about this
This nigga's
defense
10 yards
taking the
underneath
ball
the
back to
fucking
the house?
ball.
What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
Second and long here. Here's Sellers to throw. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Turning it on. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Gators sending the offense back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass of just reading coverage and being accurate.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Looking to throw, it's Pruitt. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Gators are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Going to field this one in tight quarters. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. It's caught. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Isaiah Auguste. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Throwing Sellers.
Come on, man, get the fuck out of here.
Just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Now here's Sellers. He's got it. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Sellers. Under pressure. Firing to the right, complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This quarterback part of their running game. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7.
Get knocked down for a return for a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Napier. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback signaling to his guy. On the move, it's Montgomery. Swamped immediately.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Pruitt. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
Come on, bro.
Nowhere
Fuck, you still running forward.
He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Outside the pocket, let's go. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. And the Gators decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Not a lot of room to field this one. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here's Sellers to throw. Rolls right. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Good coverage to knock that pass away.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip. They've got to find ways to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. And the
incomplete so sorry, son.
Bring up 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
It is loud in here as they try to help them get a stop on 4th down. Sellers through the noise. Unloads to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
How about that fourth down, man? Sometimes when that ball's in the air and it's not going past the sticks, you're like, no, it didn't get far enough. But nice job throwing the ball on target, letting your receiver do the work. He gets the first down. What a huge fourth down conversion.
Driving forward, it's McAllister. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Big fella moving, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
The extra point here would tie the game, and the extra point is good. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Oh, shit.
Back to pass, it's Pruitt. Moving out to the right. Throws into the middle of the field. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that full Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's start with Memphis taking on the number 1 team, the Auburn Tigers. And it's the Tigers with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the number 1 team in the country. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top of the scoring drive here. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside.
We could just block 2 people?
Turns it on in midfield. Down enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking for space. It's Lindsey.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Pruitt.
Give it to Fuck out of here.
Ripping off a good chunk
Nigga, fuck
inside
up.
the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Sorry, dude. All season
The
shit.
Gators
Fuck
come
me.
to the line with
Sorry
a
ass
fresh set
team.
of downs. Hits inside. It's Lindsey. Oh, he's got enough space. Touchdown, Gators. That one will give them the lead.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Right down the middle. Got his man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Quick give. It's McAllister. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The Gamecocks in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got there right as the ball did.
Come on, bro.
It'll be third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Now here's Sellers. He'll throw it. Turns it upfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
From the gun, it's McAllister. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Just feeds the running back. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Throwing Sellers.
Come on, bro. This shit is... This nigga gonna run back to the middle of the fucking field.
I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
This nigga standing on the sideline by himself.
Break on the ball, had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you gotta secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. back to pass. It's Sellers. Still looking to his right. Still looking. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
What a disappointment. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
First play of this drive. He's going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot. They're not able to come away with a completion.
Making the adjustment. Back to throw, it's Pruitt. Look out! And here's a fumble behind the line.
Boy.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Pick that motherfucking ball up and run.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
And the Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Play fake, Sellers. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws.
No separation.
And we're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
Sellers rushes on.
Get the fuck out of here.
Close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. So you've seen his athleticism, his speed, his bend, and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The run inside.
Come on,
it's
bro.
Montgomery. Driven back.
Same fucking shit.
This team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Weekends, Doc.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Pruitt. Out wide left, it's Wilson. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Quarterback changing the play. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Rolling right and going deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary.
It's in the most important fucking week.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first
right
down.
as fucking sudden.
Running the red zone. It's Lindsey. Knocked down immediately.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground.
This shit is terrible.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. He shed tackles right and left and housed it. They tackle the lure onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Here's Sellers to throw. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the fourth quarter, losing, you've got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I think they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. They'll run it. It's Boyd. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Ton of ground to cover here on third and long.
Come on, man, just jumping.
Looking downfield, it's Pruitt. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense, because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Throwing Sellers. They're all over him. Takes a hit as he fires.
Block the whole line. Everybody still get through there. That shit's trash.
The other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Gator. A pick 6. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Sellers. Throws it deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride.
That
is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Again, it's Sellers. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From the gun on third down, Sellers. They get to him as he throws. Looking to the end zone, it's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Give him 6. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down.
Shit. Sorry.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the run, it's Lindsey. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Going to the running game. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And this defense is well aware of the situation, and they're so aware of it. That goal line package is coming out, right? They've got to stop the run. They know the offense wants to eat clock. They got to get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance to get back in this football game.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Looking for the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put a bow on this one.
Good shit, boy. This is trash.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.